And also, because I want to ask one question that I know I was thinking, and everybody asks me, so I know they're going to be asking you. How do you have the courageous conversation about, I'm underpaid? I am severely underpaid, and or I'm already looking and I got a job offer. How do they have the courageous conversation before they start looking?
Oh my goodness. I love that. Well, even with paralegals, you don't even have to be looking in this day and age. You're probably getting hammered by recruiters like myself if you have any kind of digital or online footprint. I love that conversation because honestly, when you have so if you're in a point where you need to have this conversation, you have it exactly like you did. With that, you schedule time on their calendar. I'm okay if you put in there that I want to talk about my pay. This is assuming you do not have an employee growth plan. You do not do quarterly reviews. You do not have an incentive-based bonus structure within your firm, what have you. If you don't have that really culture within your law firm and you're at that point, this second you feel that, go have the conversation. It's never going to get easier and your work product's going to suffer. You're going to be bringing it at home. You're going to begin to resent coming into the office, what have you. So the second you have that conversation, again, facts without emotion. And this is when I tell them, I'm like, schedule the time, put it on the calendar and show up prepared. And you just really have a vulnerable, real conversation. Listen, attorney, it's difficult for me to have this conversation, but I really respect our relationship. I respect the firm and I love the work that I get to do here. But here's the truth of the matter. Right now I'm getting hit up by recruiters. You know that how tight the industry is. My goal is not to hold you hostage, but based on my work product, the going rate and you make a proposed solution. So right now I'm making $55,000 a year. I've been here for 4 years. We haven't had a formal raise. I would love to help you with instilling that process within there. But right now, I don't want to be in a position where I don't want to talk to any recruiters. But right now, and I've been feeling this for some time, I feel I'm worth $55,000 base. Here's the value that I bring to the firm. And I'm just letting you know, I'm starting to feel like I want to go look for another job simply because of pay. I've had my team members come to me all the time. When you have a culture of courageous conversations, upfront conversations in real time, what have you, they're not really heavy and hard anymore because you're coming with the facts without emotions and you're just being really, really adult about it and you're giving them the facts and the information so they get to make an informed decision. If they say, well, the budget we don't have that within the budget or what have you, it's up to you for how much you want that position. You say, okay, great. Then I am going to let you know that I'm going to start entertaining looking because I haven't had a raise in 4 years or what have you. But I do know if you go out to the marketplace, you're going to be paying this anyways. And it's the truth. So often when I have team members, and I'm really, 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 really proud of this since 2020, especially when the legal market got completely flipped on its head. Unemployment rate for associate attorneys was less 1.8%. For paralegals, it was under 3%, what have you. And so many paralegals that would call me and they're like, I'm getting hit by recruiters. I can make $10,000 more. Like, don't you dare take that job without going in and really have an adult conversation with your attorney. Because guess what? There's so much personal and professional growth for you in just having this conversation because you already have a safety net. You already know you have another job making the money you want. But you just quitting and not giving yourself the gift of personal and professional growth by having this conversation, it will transform your whole life. And like 99.9% of the time people come back, they're like, oh my gosh, not only did I get the raise, then we are instilling quarterly employee growth plans. I'm in charge of creating a bonus structure. And we talked about, blah, blah, blah. And they're just so incredibly proud of themselves for having this conversation.
Yeah.
The personal growth that comes out of it. Because I always say you're either running from or running to. So if you're going, you feel like you're being underpaid and you're easy out for that is just to find another job that's making you money. You're missing the point of really truly being on a path of true growth. People tell me I want growth, I want more opportunity or what have you. I'm like, does that mean money? Or does that mean confidence? Does that mean, like, talk to me about, so be really clear about what that means. Because if you're just going to leave and really rob yourself of having that adult upfront CEO type conversation, you're really not growing. You're just chasing money. And at the end of the day, you're still not giving yourself that really truly like career opportunity.